Hello, everybody. Welcome to Chatspot. It's 5 o'clock. We're coming to you live from Switch TV studios, and we're so thankful because our week is officially over. I'm Noni Gadoni.
Hi everyone, my name is Nzulia Makosi. Karibu sana Chatspot.
Don't forget to download our Switch TV app, pale Google Play, and catch all your favorite shows. It's your girl, Kush Tracy.
Hi everyone, yes, and don't forget to hit us up on our social media platform, that is Switch TV Kenya on Facebook and Instagram, and Switch TV KE Switch TV Kenya on Facebook and Twitter, and Switch TV KE on Instagram. I'm your girl Jackie Matubia. Nani, welcome back.
Thank you. Again. How's everybody doing?
I missed you.
I know, I'm like the last.
I'm
really?
sorry, I'm
sorry. Ukienda tu weekend.
At least I made it. I wasn't feeling so well.
Okay.
So I tried my best, and at least I made it towards the end.
But there's something different, by the way.
hair.
I think it's the your
the
face
hair.
is glowing.
Really?
Hey.
Yeah, I wore no makeup this week, so
It's
just
hard time to
rejuvenate a bit.
Wow,
and
you look
taking my
amazing.
medicine. Thank you
I
so
love the
much.
hair.
I missed all of you.
We miss you too.
Yay! All right, guys. So as always, we start off the segment with Pop Spot. So what's the Thursday tea, my ladies?
This one I shouldn't even be smiling. You know, there's a chick, she's called Annabelle Jefferson. She's 44 years and she's from California, Uko, USA. I'm telling you, people have issues. Do you know this lady is actually suing her parents because she's ugly? She blames them because of her physical appearances, and she blames them again because she's been through 3 divorces. The first husband said when he was waking up, he was going to the washroom to puke when he saw her face. The second husband left the chick because he was partially, the eyesight had problems, and after he got like eye surgery, the next day venye alimwona akamdivorce the next day. The chick is suing the parents for $2 million, and she's in a state where she's trying to organize for people who have the same feelings towards again, the people who feel they're ugly and it's because of their parents. Like wanataka kutengeneza inaitwaje organization, organization ya kuambia government, apparently the State Department, that anyone who's ugly asteriliziwe, asipatiwe ruhusa ya kuzaa mtoto. Imagine unasiwa wazazi wako for $2 million just because of how you look. First, you wouldn't be alive kama si hao wazazi wako. Second, you need, si sote hatuwezi fanana. Kila mtu hapa hivi ana flaws zake. We cannot look the same. Kila mtu kwa na insecurities zake. But honestly speaking, I think honestly, that is really, sijui nitasema ni bad. And it's not even bad, it's even more badder than worse. That's like bringing on yourself a curse. But I don't even know whether it makes sense.
I think
the
it's
fact that
stupid.
you can blame your parents because you're ugly and you're suing them for $2 million, and
Yeah, I
Before-
think she blamed the wrong people.
Yeah.
Because DNA, genetics, and such things, you really can't
She's
blame.
saying because
But
of their
$2 million,
genes
she
and
can buy
telling
herself a new face.
Yeah.
So I'm just like, that's a lot of money that she's suing for. But why? I mean, really, we always say, like, the way you were born, how you look, those things, we really can't blame them on our parents.
Yeah.
And okay, one thing people need to understand.
Hey, I've
Me,
seen
I
her
feel
face.
sober. By the way,
And she's not ugly.
ni macho tu kidogo, lakini pia
Ati
hizi
ma-
ni shida ziko,
needs
it's
to
just
lose
the
weight.
eyes,
Yeah, and
and
those
it's
are
something
things you
which
can
Boy,
fix.
look at the
Yeah.
parents.
Those are things you
Now
can
the
actually
parents
fix.
look so old. Where will they get 2 million?
That's what I'm saying. People need to
She just
understand.
needs to lose
As
weight,
in-
actually, because the
Yeah.
mom looks beautiful. The mom, she's pretty.
No, if we were
That's
to
acne,
sue
and
our
acne is
parents,
normal.
me, I'd sue my parents for the name, my first name, because I don't like it. So, get over it, move
There's
on
a
with
lot.
life. I mean,
But
really,
all I say is whites, they have a problem.
that's
Yeah.
what white
have a
people problem.
huge- Yeah, they have a huge problem.
But I
don't
think
understand.
kuna watu pia maybe huku hivi wako na hii issue ya kujikubali vile ambavyo wanakaa. Mtu akijiangalia hivi kwa kiona anaona sura mbaya, I deserve anything kwa hii dunia because that she doesn't look a certain way. We need to stop comparing our looks to other people. Kila mtu ako na their own different beauty aspects. We cannot all look the same.
I agree.
Yes.
And for me, I find, if you have an ugly heart, you can do nothing about it.
Yes.
But if there's something about how you look, I think there's a way you could actually change it. There's a way you can, you can beautify yourself, but you can't really beautify your heart, you know?
It's true.
So, like, you would find she has such a nice heart. She's so nice, maskini. She's a nice person. It's just surah, And those are things you can work on. But if internally you're not a good person, you can't
Let me tell
change
you,
that.
afadhali uwe na sura mbaya lakini roho nzuri.
Yeah.
Because we are all made in God's image and we can never look alike. If you look at us, we are all different and we are beautiful in our own way. Yeah,
We were created in God's image, Yawa.
such is life.
Moving on.
Anyway, moving on. This is a very sad story. The world and Africa has lost a legend. Oliver Mtukudzi ni msanii ambaye amesikika kila mahali. If you listen to Oliver Mtukudzi, his music is quite interesting. It's a different touch. You know, it's a different genre. Actually, they were calling it Tuku music in Zimbabwe. This is an artist ambaye alizaliwa 1952 na aliaga dunia ameaga dunia 2019. He died when he was 66 years old. There's so many conflicting reports about his death. Kuna watu wanasema alikuwa mgonjwa, wengine wanasema he was diabetic, but you know, we haven't gotten a statement stating what was the cause of death. Even when you Google it up, you'll just see like he was diabetic and whatnot. But Oliver Mtukudzi was not just an artist. He was a businessman. He was a philanthropist. He was a human rights activist. This guy was the UNICEF Goodwill Ambassador for Southern Africa. So you can imagine his music was not just music ya kusikiza tu. It had a message. And when you listen to his music, really, it was quite inspiring. He has left, he's a father of 5, but he lost a son. The son was a musician. He died through a road crash. And so many artists like Yvonne Chaka Chaka, Angelique Kidjo, wasanii ambao wamekuwa wakiimba katika miaka ambayo yeye pia amekuwa akiimba, wametoa risala zao za rambirambi. And really, I mean, he's an artist we live to remember. You know, his music lives on. And the funny thing, or the most weird thing, is he's died the same date as Hugh Masahela from South Africa. That's quite a loss.
Yeah, two
Because we were celebrating a year since he died. And then, so may he rest in peace.
Our condolences to the family, friends, and everyone else who knew them. Yes, from all of us.
But their music will definitely
Yes.
live on.
Kwanza me, I love Toddy.
Yeah, Toddy.
Yeah, they both have some
What shall we
music.
do?
And I think also that's the joy of then, you know, when you're an artist, is it even when you die, your music can live on. So we will remember Oliver Mtukudzi for his music without a doubt.
Definitely.
Okay, I'll take you to the next story. Now, house helpers or DMs, you heard Zilla referring to them in the polite way of DMs. I think something quite common in Africa and in Kenya in general. They really come to help us, I think, in our day-to-day work, and especially if you have children and the likes. But many times they have also been in situations that have made us quite nervous about, you know, who we live in our houses. Now, there's a Kenyan woman who she was caught on a nanny cam going on a short and long haul in the kitchen. And thereafter, the video does show her using the tins or the sufurias that she was doing her business in to later make tea and, you know, to use them for other things. Now, a clip like this, I think, is quite scary because then what it makes you think is, you know, you don't know what your utensils are up to when you're not at home. And then at the same time, it makes you wonder why we see this so often. I cannot imagine what was going through her mind as she was doing this in the kitchen. However, I think it comes down to 3 things. Either we don't treat our helpers well enough, which is why, as a tip, maybe when we treat our helpers better, they don't feel the need to do these kind of things. Maybe we don't train them. Some of them come from Ushago. Maybe they don't know where to go for a long oracle trip.
Really?
It's true, Kush.
Really? Hata Ushagona,
No, it's
unatumianga
true.
vyombo.
Think about it. Some of these things, you know, you come from a different, you don't understand how these things work. Or then number 3, I think, you know, it's just also, let's invest in nanny cams because then we can know what they're doing when you're not home. And when you get home, you can talk to them about these kind of things. What do you guys feel about this, especially for those of you, I think, who have children? Because you can imagine your children's tea today if it was made with the same tin that wouldn't you
Let me
feel
tell
some
you,
type
huyo
of way?
dem
Some
ni
type.
mchawi. That is witchcraft. There's nothing else I can say about that. Is witchcraft. Okay, that house, you know, kuna zile nyumba ukiangalia utasema hii iko na choo ya nje, labda anasikia uvivu kwenda, you know, to the pit latrine or something. That house doesn't look like a house in Ushago. It looks like a house in the city. I'm imagining there's a toilet. She's even walking naked. When you look at the other videos, she's walking naked in the living room like a witch. And then she goes and poo-poos in the kitchen. She susus in the kitchen. What is she's a witch. That is witchcraft.
But okay, honestly, at
Seriously.
some point naweza agree na vile unasema.
Mchawi.
Cause pia unaweza pata, unajua saa ingine unaweza pata si ati ni mtu ametoka nje, ni maybe one of the side, yeah, either the husband side ama the wife side, unajua a relative. Alafu unajua venye saa ingine una get the families hazitakianagi mema. Watu wanataka ile, nataka yani wakiona hii family inaendelea, unajua saa ingine mtu anasema acha huyu nani akuja akae na sisi atufanyie kazi, at least tukimpaka kitu, unajua at least kuna kitu anafanya. But wao wana feel ni kama you are dehumanizing, demeaning huyo msee. Alafu kwa like sasa wanakutumanishia we enda ufanye hivi na hivi na hivi, uchawi. Anyway,
She's a witch. That is witch.
that's what I was saying. I can agree with
of
this.
witchcraft.
Tena walking naked in the house.
Imagine na kinyambizi hata iko exposed.
Lakini huwezi sema ajui cho iko hapo.
But then that's what I'm saying. How do we reason? You know, as you're saying, it's not witchcraft. What could the other thing be? You don't know.
mental illness.
She's not
Or maybe they had a disagreement with the employer and
Yes.
she's avenging in one way. But really, that is just too much. I mean, mera sijui ningemfanya nini.
I couldn't, the reason why I'm not talking is, first, I was unable to watch that video. Secondly, I have nothing to say. As in, I typically just zero. As in, I was saying, if I found her, I think I would make her eat that food. I would make her eat that
Yes,
food.
I agree.
I think.
You know, she didn't even wipe herself.
I know it was
Okay, let me
crazy
give
as
you
well.
the...
No, you're going to.
No, that clip was insane.
She's crazy.
Okay, but I think bado inarudi tu bado venye umesema.
Yeah.
We need to treat our
Yes.
our DMs, our domestic managers,
Let me
Hiyo
tell you,
nimejua leo.
Kush, let me speak as a mother. I've employed at least more than 30, and I have stayed with a few who are very good. And like my current DM, she's like my sister, for real. Even when we walk, you wouldn't even know the difference between me and her. We look like sisters. Why? Because we have an understanding. She's kind towards me. She's kind towards my kids. Even when you sit together, you can have, you know, solid discussions about life. But there are others, hata umpake mafuta ya nazi, umrambe pia bado atakufanyia vituko. So I think it's just the person. It's an individual's issue.
So people need to be very careful when you're
Hapo
getting DMs.
Kabisa.
Okay, so now let's move to some exciting news. Guess what? Wakanda forever, everyone. Wakanda! So Black Panther was nominated with 7 nominations of Oscars. Woo!
That's amazing.
That is amazing. You know, this is the first time a superhero movie has been nominated to the Oscars. Yes. The Marvel film has 7 nominations. Yeah, one being Best Picture. For real, hapo napo. It was. They should even say best. They will often even have best black picture, best black people. And you know what? Lupita, our very own, has been nominated for a female actor award, and if she wins, that will be the second Oscar, and she will be the first African to win 2 Oscars in a row.
Wow.
That is amazing.
Yeah.
And let me tell you, these guys went all out on how they celebrated the nomination, and there's this picture of a pope. You know, the pope puts the sacrament after they put on any Black Panther up. It is very nice because it shows that now America or Hollywood, they're opening up to black people leading and having leads in a whole
and
entire
superheroes
movie.
because it was like a superhero movie.
So, and actually, I think that's what was the big deal, is that it could, if it was just a superhero movie with anybody else, it wouldn't have been such a big deal. But the fact that it broke those cultural barriers, that we never used to see black superheroes, and a movie like this had never been done, we're so proud. Oh God, we are so
And you know,
proud.
the amazing thing is, even the actors, not all of them are Black Americans. Most of them are actually have roots, you know, in Africa. So that was something that is quite good.
So to our people, everything is possible. You just gotta stay motivated and work for your goals, manze. Unaona Kalupita anatuwakilisha huko sahi. So hata wewe you can do it.
Hata wewe tutakuona karibuni kwa international awards.
Inshallah. Amen.
All right. So I'll also give you the story about an actress, a Bongo actress. Her name is Lulu Michelle. Now, you guys must know her because she was involved in a scandal where she was alleged to have killed her ex-lover, and she served 2 years in jail. However, she came out recently, as you guys might have heard, and she has been actually on quite a positive mission. Now, she's kept away from the media since she came out, and she's kept a bit of a low profile. And she's engaged to Majizo, who is a media mogul in Tanzania. They had their engagement last year.
Is this Hamisa's baby daddy?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
First baby.
Mesema
The
wanazunguka
first
tu
one.
hapo.
First one, the
First
first
baby
baby.
daddy.
First one.
Chezi mbali, anacheza tu
Majizo.
around.
Yeah. So they're getting married and they're planning their wedding. However, she decided to do something really nice. And I think what happens also when you hit rock bottom in life, you tend to look at life differently and you want to give back to the society. So she decided for Valentine's that she wants to sell some of her designer garments and her designer clothes, and she wants to give the money to the less fortunate. So she started a hashtag Save My Valentine, and she's been auctioning a lot of her really nice clothes online to people who would like to buy them. And what she wants to then do next month is to go back and give that money to charity. I thought this was really nice.
Yeah.
Some of the clothes, my friend, did you see the presents?
But the prices are so
Ama ni
high.
price za TZ mimi nilikuwa na 500,000.
Yes, I saw
Like
it.
1 million.
I
I
wondered.
wonder TZ money
I
hapa
wondered
in
if
Kenya.
it's TZ money.
Yeah.
But yeah, they had the garments are so beautiful. And I think this is a really nice thing that she's done, because also what happens, and she explained herself, when these kind of big celebrities, when you wear a garment like, let's say for a red carpet, something or whatever, you can't
You don't
wear
wear
it
it again.
Yes.
because you're not gonna wear an outfit like that twice. So it's very nice that she was able to sell them, because instead they just keep your closet
Piling up,
full,
yeah.
whereas instead she could have given something to charity. What do you guys think? And do you think we on Chatspot should do something like this really soon? Because I actually think that's something nice. Do any of you have clothes that we can sell?
Selling.
I mean, I think I
We
would give
give,
out.
yeah,
At
give
this
it.
rate, I
Right.
think I would give out.
Yeah.
Yeah, because okay, we totally understand. We're not saying that the selling, because she really spent a lot, not even half of what she's selling it. Because these are red carpet events right now. If I put you guys a red carpet, you'll go all out. You like, I have an open budget for once in your life. You'll say I have an open budget for the gown, and it's let me tell you, once she was there kwa hiyo jela, she knew where aliona la where life,
Yeah.
because she really she was all over social media back then, but right now she came out, even had engagement apart from hizo photos kidogo,
she's
you would
very
have gone
private.
chini ya maji.
And she looks mature.
Yeah.
I think
Yeah,
she's
she's
really
really grown
grown.
up.
But I
Yeah.
think at the interaction, when you go to like prisons, the way you find different people from like all over,
And then
different
they don't know who
stories.
you are. They don't
Yeah.
care if you're a celebrity
Yeah.
or not.
I'm telling you, manze
ni
maisha
kubaya.
yanakuwa ngumu. You gotta be cautious of what you do.
Yeah. So still bado in Tanzania. Hey, I don't know where to start. Hey, our very own. Not our very own, rather.
Their very
Their
own.
very own. Hamisa Mobeto. This socialite has been her relationship is just full of drama. So apparently, there's a lady called Tahia. Tahia went on social media and posted the mother of two and started saying, and she quoted, "Leave other women's men alone." So she allegedly saying that Hamisa Mobeto alimnyang'anya bwana yake, na she say, and then later on she posted screenshots of the discussion pleading for Hamisa to leave the man. So, and the guy came and said, Hamisa came and said, "I love this man. He saw me. He loved me. I'm in love with him. I don't know about you. Wewe kaa kando, mimi na yeye forever."
Tunadengereka. Niulize, kwani Hamisa ana smaku? As in, ana smaku ama
Mimi sielewi.
No, smaku, ambi smaku.
Kusmaku ni kunini wewe?
Smaku ni magnet.
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 Oh,
Kwani
magnet.
ana smaku kile anayemkaribia na
Ni bwana ya
shikwa.
mtu.
Jamani, mpaka
Soke Diamond.
yatusambazia vidude hatujui, it's me, I don't know what's wrong with Hamisa. You're beautiful, you have kids, okay, 2 kids from different men, it doesn't really matter, but can't you just keep it in your pants? I don't know.
But that's the thing. She's single. She's independent.
So I go messing around marriages.
Well, I actually think after her relationship with Diamond, she really went out of her way, and I think she's on a mission to prove something, because I really feel she's gone out of her way.
But honestly, what are you proving?
But
the
that's
other day
what
we
I'm
were just
saying.
talking about her. She had someone, a basketballer from
Yeah, in the
the
US.
US. Hata tujamaliza mwezi, tumemaliza mwezi. Ama ilikuwanga ni hii mwaka.
Huyu
It
pia
was
naenda-
last year. It was
naona-
last year.
December, but si ati last year kitambo.
No, October, November.
Tulianza job November. Hatuwezi kuwa tuliongelea hii story
No,
kitambo
it was
hivyo.
November, cause
But bado ni one month.
what came and happened is December walikuja akasema it was a music
Yeah,
video.
yeah.
Oh, ikawa
Haikuwa Charlie alikuwa na date,
She's
ilikuwa
too
a
much.
music
Yeah.
video.
So, and that's
Anyway,
my point.
mapenzi
The
ni ya
fact
watu.
that she's putting all this out there shows, I think, she has something to prove. I don't know if any of this is genuine love.
maybe it's infatuation. That's when you just meet someone already, you're in love, scandals happening and all that. But anyway, acha tuseme
For her-
hatujui roho yake
For her, I
na
don't think
rate
there's
yenye
anything like
anapendana.
doing to love.
No.
I don't think it's love. I don't think there's love.
Sasa huyu
It's that thing of unajua hiyo taji ya I got your man.
yeah. Sasa
Yeah, I
atakuja
can get yours, I can get yours, I can get yours, so watch out. I am pretty and I know it. You know that kind of attitude. Yeah.
atarogwa huyu. Watanzania wapendi mchezo,
Watanzania.
utapelekwa kwa babu. Shauri yako. Anyway, moving on swiftly, divas. It's time for live sports. And today we're discussing struggle love. And my dear here has a definition.
Yes, so for when you want to jiuliza, what is struggle love? So struggle love is the idea that black women should lower their standards for men and settle for relationships that do not benefit them, and in fact harm and hold them back in life.
Wow.
Can I just say something tukianza?
Say, sister, say it.
Because of relationships,
something,
I just
baby.
gotta speak. Mbona nichukue crumbs za mkate and I can have the whole loaf. Haya, tuendelee. Tutaendelea kufanya.
Why na?
Nikwambia kwa nini? Because you see, the thing is, people fantasize of every woman, and this is what Caroline Mtoku was talking at some time back, and she said, when you ask let's go outside Nairobi and we look for between 20 to 25-year-olds and ask them, what's your ideal kind of man? My ideal kind of man is a man who can give me this, can give me this, and give me. But people don't know the difference between a boyfriend and a husband. A boyfriend, the only thing he can give you is sex and fun dates. That's all. That's all. And then ndio mkifika hiyo point of let's get when he goes down on his knees and puts that
Proposes.
ring, now he becomes a husband where he can provide, he can give you all this thing you're mentioning. So that's why you find some young girls go to for older men, for men with already wives.
fully
because when you
packaged.
ask them what's your ideal man, a man can buy me a car, a man can buy me a phone, a man. That's where we are getting wrong. Sorry, because people don't know the difference between a boyfriend and a husband, and that's why we are breaking families out here. And then eventually we are 50 and we are single. Why? Because when we look back, you're like, I wasted my time. I would have just waited for a boyfriend, someone who can just
Mjengane.
show me from there.
And you
But
know,
always-
I think the problem now, how this acts out in our society is, sometimes women, unaambiwa it's okay, marry this guy, he's struggling, bado hajielewi, hajafika, he will grow up. That's the other thing that defines struggle love. Unapatana na mtu, but because he has a dream, he hasn't actualized his dream, but you're seeing the dream and you're marrying a dream. And sometimes there are men who really grow up and they mature and the dream becomes reality, and there are those who never grow up. So you struggle, you're a mature woman, you have everything going on for you, but it's like you're raising a child. You're living with a man who's not fully grown up. Why? Because society dictates that you should have a man. Society dictates but that by 30 you should have a ring on your finger. Society dictates by 32 you should be a mother of 3. That is the mistake that many women are making.
Yeah.
And that is struggle love. Yeah.
I agree, and I think we see that so often with especially sadly it's us women who bear the brunt, because as you said, we are told, just
Settle.
Tafuta tu mtu yoyote
settle.
basi. Yeah.
Just, a man is a man, and really if you see it in certain societies, it's just a woman is just proud to have a man, regardless of what, when, how, just the fact that she has a man, she feels that for her, she's like, okay, there, I've gone and made it. And then we've seen so many women who shikili and hold on to relationships where maskini, they're being treated badly and the guy shows them dust, but they're there just because. And I'll give you the perfect example of last year. You guys must have seen Jewel Santana, who is a rapper who was engaged, not even engaged, let's rewind. He was with Kim Bella, the love of his life, let's call her, for 15 whole years.
Imagine.
And they were on a show, and so you guys must have seen their love playing out. She would cry every single day, and she did not have a ring. They have 2 kids together, but at the end of the day, you know, nothing. And now, just before he goes to jail, he proposes to her. And that's truly what you call struggle love, being that that woman has been there throughout all of that kush. And imagine she got a ring because the guy was going to jail. She struggled through it
He
all.
was going to jail. That's when he was like, let me give her the ring. Acha nimweke ndio in case nikitoka hao wengine wenye nilikuwa nao labda wameendelea. Anyway, where I was saying, mbona nichukue cramps na naweza kuwa na the whole package. Cramps ni unaona venye mademu huku nje mna try kusema venye umesema unataka bwana ya wenyewe juu yendo anaweza kukupatia gari, anaweza kupatia nini. Hizo ni cramps. That man will never be your man. Hata kakinuka, that man is gonna go home to the husband, to the wife, sorry, to the wife. And apart from
Some
that,
go home nowadays to the husband, so
okay. Either way. And also apart from that, venye Nzula, you are talking about marrying mse mwenye unaona akona a dream. Kila mtu akona ndoto, kila mtu akona dream yenye anataka. Yani I want to achieve this and this and this. But does that person have a vision? Unajua, like, do you have a vision and do you have a plan and are you working towards it? Kuna venye wezi kana mtu ambaye kidogo na act kama venye umesema tu mtoto. As in, ukiangalia umse, yani whatever you're doing right now, it's not even in relation to what you want to achieve in your life. Mbona ukae hapo? Nimwambia hizo ni cramps. Tafuta mtu akona vision hata kama anakatatia
tafuta mkate.
You know, build up together. You know, msaidiane.
I think next week we should talk about the differentiating between a dreamer
and
a visualizer.
Visualizer.
Yeah, that's very because dreams are there's dreamers.
Dreams are
Oh,
valid.
you
That's
say
why
my
they
guys,
say-
they're
that's why they say
dreamers.
dreams are valid.
Yeah.
Kuota ni sawa hoteni.
but
the
usikae na
vision.
dreamer.
Usikae
Lazima
na
ana
dreamer.
vision.
Dreamer unamwamsha asema, I'm still dreaming.
I'm still dreaming. I agree. That's a topic hopefully our producer can put for us next week to discuss. All right, we're going to take a short commercial break, but don't go too far. We'll be right back.
Yes, welcome back to Chatspot. This is the show where we talk about everything, and we're going into an interesting segment. But before that, we're checking your feedback. Talk to us via SMS 22999. Unaweza pia kuzungumza nasi kupitia Twitter na Facebook Switch TV Kenya, na katika Instagram Switch TV KE. Frederick Mwangi unasema hi guys, hello. Doreen Mushoki, looking great guys, loving the show. Kuna Eva Gita wanasema Kush ameshikanare na hiyo story. Ameshikanare sana. There's Mercy Omondi saying hi guys, looking stunning. Nzuliana kupenda sana. Mkipeana nguo wewe peane vibanzi vya viuno. Sawa mama, tutafikiria hiyo. There's Perpetual Muridhi saying girls you're looking nice, and Eve ni mimi tuned in from Nak saying Jackie asalimiwe sana.
Nimesalimika. Haya. So our guest today is in studio. He goes by the name David, but his stage name is Mayweather. You all know him as Mayweather, the crazy Mayweather, Luo Mayweather guy. Welcome to Chatspot.
Thank you very much.
How are
Thank
you?
Guys, I'm very fine.
Why are you lying to us? You're shy?
I'm actually very shy.
Yani you're not when I'm looking at you, nikikumbuka venye Mayweather kuanga, as in it's like a different person.
Yes, yeah.
Wewe ni mtiaji lakini.
Mayweather ni mtiaji.
Hiyo ni script.
And you're so crazy. Wow. The things you do, because this week I was watching that episode. Umeambiwa sijui upike nini, ametapika. Sijui anakuambia oh my god, it was just too much.
But that's not real. Yeah, that's very unfair. She's very unfair to me.
Oh yeah.
But that's a script.
Hi, so apart from Mayweather, introduce yourself for people to know you know the David that you are. Yeah.
Okay, my name is David Opondoe. I'm a graphic designer by profession, and I also do business. but I love the arts. I've been acting for 25 years. Professional acting. Yes.
I enjoy your
25
kunywa maji. Kunywa maji. Kunywa maji. 25 years.
That's a long time. Actually, let's talk about that, because I know people say that the acting industry has changed over time. What was it like then in comparison to now?
Well, yeah, it's true. It's really changed. The time I was starting acting, it was nobody took us seriously, including my own family. People used to think that acting and showbiz is what you go into when you have nothing else to do, like when you're a failure. Yeah. But right now it's a profession. People live by it. People feed their families and people take it seriously. And especially after Lupita. People say,
And even one of the members in your show actually got an award in Nigeria.
Exactly. Yeah. That was a big plus to us, to Anti-Boss, and to Kenya as a whole. Africa Magic Viewers Choice Award.
Kabisa. Tukibaki hapo kwa Anti-Boss. Can you talk about your character Mayweather on that on that program?
First of the
Well,
And why is Mayweather?
And why Mayweather? And how different is Mayweather from now you?
Davey.
Well, they're very different. David is a humble, down-to-earth person. Down to earth, and I'm actually very social, but I'm shy also. I like to keep to myself a lot. When I'm not busy working or acting, I like to play the piano or to draw.
Wow.
But Victor Volcano Mayweather Diambo, the first of that name,
Hey, there you go.
is do you know that character was actually gotten from someone I know. Yes, a real person. He's exactly like that.
Like that? What?
Exactly like that.
That's amazing. So someone actually inspired the character.
Yes, and coincidentally, that person is now my friend. A very good friend of mine.
So you're always looking at whatever
Yes, I look
Yeah.
at him and I say, oh my
Pay
God, this is actually me. Mayweather. Yeah, he's Victor Volcano Mayweather Diambo is very flamboyant. He doesn't like to be looked at as a failure. He's full of himself. He believes he's the best gift that the human race has gotten.
And he has so many titles.
Yes, so that's why he has so many titles. Yeah, so and he believes there's nobody like him.
And when I look at you and Sifrosa, secretly I feel like you guys in the script, you will end up together. I don't know. I think Sifrosa loves you in a way. I don't know whether you guys see that. Mnakosana, yes, she's your DM, but kwa hiyo show bana, kuna vile.
Yeah, kuna vienye. People actually think we are dating.
You can actually, it looks like you can't do without her. I don't know.
Yes, but you know, in reality, if you guys have had house helps, they actually twist the bosses like that, and you get to a point where you can't do. They control us. You can't do without them. And then they command everything that we do in the house. Yeah, they choose. They house helps can actually determine who enters your house and who doesn't. They tell them mdosi hayuko. Niliambiwa usiingie hapa. Kwanza niliambiwa kwanza wewe ni mtu mbaya sana. They spill the beans. Yeah.
So let's move from Anti-Boss and now talk about Phoenix.
Yes.
I was reading about your story. It is a funny story that how you got to MD. Like you had gone to pick some stuff and then you were asked for, but if you're going to have this to represent to be an MD, and you said yes. Just tell us about that story.
Well, I before that I had acted in Phoenix for a long time, since 1990.
1997.
Yes. 97.
Yes.
I'd been there for a long time, so it's a place that had become home to me, and I'd become very attached to it. So it reached a point when it was going through. There was no manager, and so I got there, and I'd been rehearsing for a play, and then I got there, and I found the board members there. They were meeting. They asked me, they told me the stresses they are going through without an MD. So they asked me if do you know someone? Can you recommend someone? So I said I'll think about it. And they say, if you can't recommend, then why don't you do it? Wow. And I said, okay. Let me, and that's how I got into it.
Yeah.
Wow.
So it was more of a passionate decision. It was not really it was not a professional decision, but it was passionate.
And you know, people say that Phoenix stories and Phoenix, whatever they put on stage is for a different, secluded audience, the well-learned in the society. But was that the downfall of Phoenix?
Yeah,
more or less?
that was not really the downfall. You see, the Phoenix there was a lot of complications. At that time when Phoenix was going down, remember the Parliament area, the Harambee Avenue area, it was going through a transition where they were converting every building into government building. So we had a lot of problems in terms of there were roadblocks everywhere. On Parliament Road, there's a roadblock. On Harambee Avenue, there's a roadblock to date. So people are having a difficult time getting there, the audience. And it was not really the class conflict per se, but it was more of I think a technical issue. Yeah.
And I just have to ask, you said you've been acting for 25 years. I'm not yet 25, so I can imagine it's my whole, since before nizaliwe, umekuwa ukiact.
Yes.
What has kept you motivated? And did you ever get to a point you're like, I think, nataka kuswitch career, you know, it's hard. Ushaifika kwa hiyo point ukafikiri unataka kufanya kitu different apart from acting?
Yeah, of course, you get we go through that a lot as actors, professional actors, because people don't, like I told you, a lot of people don't view acting as a career still. But the truth of the matter is there are lots of people who live off acting, and they make a living. They are doing well. People are doing well. And to tell you the truth, showbiz and acting has taken me places that I don't think professional career would have taken me. I've visited many countries. I've gone to places where you get there and you actually pinch yourself. And you wonder, wow, is this me? Siamini, is this me? Yeah, there was a time I went to do a shoot, a TV shoot in India. And I went with a director from Scanad. And from here, on this side, in Kenya, I was like the underdog. And when we boarded when we got into Mumbai, everything changed. It was my name on the board. So and I had like an assistant for 10 days.
Wow. Are baba.
Like, she was a beautiful Indian.
Are.
Yes, he's telling me, you want a cup of tea? and they actually, those guys take, in India, celebs are like gods. They're mini gods.
Yeah.
It's actually, I was being told that the big stars in Mumbai, in India, when they die, people die with them. Like, people commit suicide.
Wow.
There are like thousands, hundreds of people die.
Yeah.
They say, I can't live without this guy.
Are.
So when we got there, it was all about me.
Wow.
And they forgot about my director.
They focused on you.
It was me. I had this lady throughout with me, telling me, doing for me everything. They actually
Give you tea.
Joyce?
and they adore actors.
Yeah, they do.
It's even the entire crew. From the makeup, you can see the way they are treating you. It's like they can't believe that you're this. They're actually serving you. They can't believe it. They can't even look you in the eyes.
And then that's why Bollywood has gone on to be a million-dollar industry because
Billy, it's big.
Yeah, and they really do support it.
And they consume their own.
They do.
You know,
They
talent.
consume their own. They do more movies than Hollywood. They do so many movies. And they are so professional. They are so passionate about it. Everyone, the person who like the wardrobe, you have. So I had this one shirt, and the wardrobe guy had like 15 shirts. The same. Like he's just looking at me like this, like stop. When he stops, they bring you another shirt.
Wow.
They do that one. It's
Yeah.
just kidogo tu. Yani, those guys are so passionate.
Yeah.
The guy who is doing the makeup is the guy who's doing lights. We're getting there. Like I can see the passion in the crew, like even in Anti-Boss. The people are so passionate. You know, those guys work 7 days a week, every single day, from 6 o'clock to the time we wrap. We finish maybe 8. They still have to stay there to pack. They are very passionate and they love the job. And I don't see anybody quitting. People are there.
Yeah.
And they're happy to do what they're doing.
And have your family and friends supported you through your journey?
Absolutely. Actually, every time I felt like quitting, it's the fans who kept me going.
And your family, I see a wedding band.
Yes. My wife is Kamesh. she's my biggest supporter, fan number one.
Wow.
She supports me. She wakes up early to make me breakfast and waits
Just
for
like
me.
an anti-boss.
Yes, just like
How long have you been married, by the way? How many kids?
I've been married for 17 years.
Wow.
I have 3 children. My firstborn is 16 years.
Aki, you look like you're in your 30s.
Yeah, mpaka mle nimeact 25 years. So napiga sabia 25 years.
You've been
Yes.
married for 17
Yes.
years.
This is actually the 18th year.
How old?
Wow.
Roughly, how old are you?
Kuuliza tu.
Okay, I'm 45.
Wow, you can't tell.
Not at
You
all.
look
Oh my
that
God.
is
Turning 46 this year.
Aki, you look like you're in your 30s.
You're
He
gold.
does.
It's
Good
Ama
to
kuna
see that
black
every black
ati
do
black
not
black.
cry. I'm telling you.
Maintain.
Hapana, lakini msidanganywe na makeup. Your makeup guys are good.
They're good, eh?
They are good. Yeah, well, see, I'm even looking light. Eh?
You look much younger than you are.
Thank you very much.
Amazing. So, guys, we're going to take a short break. Then we'll be right back. So, don't touch that dial, manze. Welcome back, and you know how we do it right about now kwenye game michezo kidogo kidogo game spot. So we're gonna be doing rindo today. We're gonna be doing riddles. So please kindly pick a paper.
Naweza kuchagua.
Unaweza chagua useme jamani tulikuwa tumekuwekea.
Chini.
Ladies, please pick papers. And unaweza kuona tuanzishia jamani. Riddles. Chatoni, how smart people are. Can you think? Think fast.
Okay. What English 6-letter word has its last 3 letters as the past tense of its first 3 letters?
I've already
Actually,
lost.
kunywe maji. Hata sijaelewa imefika katikati.
What are those?
What English letter word has its last 3 letters as the past tense of its first 3 letters?
It's
Like the first 3 letters are the present. The last 3 letters are the past.
It has to have 6 letters. Mimi kona 6 letters.
What does it start with?
What does it start with?
Yes.
S.
Sifurosa.
No. Shit.
Okay,
Sun.
Shishi.
it has to have
6 letters.
6 letters.
statue. Okay, it can't be
6 letters.
Serious.
The first 3 are the
Singing.
present. The last 3 are the past of the present of the first 3.
Same.
I give up. I
Just
give
give
up.
us the
I give you the answer.
Time ago.
So.
Hata tungepoa mpaka kesho tungekuwa
Ah,
tunafikiria.
yeah.
Which is the correct? Which is correct? The yolk of the egg is white, or the egg of the yolk is white.
The yolk of the egg. It's in the egg.
None.
Huh? The yolk of
None.
the no.
Yolk is
The
not
yolk
white.
is
The yolk is
yellow.
not white.
I know
Same.
the egg
The
of
yolk of the egg is white, or the egg of the yolk is white.
None. Me I'd say none. The egg of the yolk is white. Ay, hapana.
egg whites. The egg of the yolk is white.
Kama ipata none.
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 Egg yolks are really
Why did you ask? Listen to this one. What question can you never honestly answer yes to? What question can you never honestly answer yes
Are
to?
you alive?
No.
You're close. You're
No.
close, by the way. Funny enough. Kumbe,
Really?
you know these things. You're very close. Keep trying.
Me would
Are
have
you
said
dead?
no.
Like, how are you?
If it's a no, I can't say yes.
No.
Are you dead?
It's not that one.
You guys.
Are
Okay.
you dead?
No, when you're dead, you can't answer. This is when you're alive, but you're
want
not
to
in
die?
position to answer. It's more or less like being dead, in some sense. When
In a
you're
coma.
asleep, mtu anaweza kuambia, are you asleep? Umwambie yes, I'm asleep.
No.
Ah, that's a good one. Are you asleep?
Yes, I'm asleep.
Yes, I'm asleep.
Okay.
Okay. What can be measured but not seen?
Air.
I know that.
No.
It has to be something with feelings, yeah?
Love.
No.
Love can be measured.
Something that we can measure but we can't see.
Kindness.
Time.
Nice.
Yeah, I got this. Sparks.
Respect.
Sparks amenipa tip.
And on that note, achini tusome feedback kidogo. Eva Gito niko pale kwenye Facebook Switch TV Kenya, Facebook Switch TV Kenya, Twitter Switch TV KE, pale Instagram tumezoma na 22999 free SMS. So Eva Gitao, Mayweather, wacha msicheke sana. I love how he acts, so talented. Number 1 fan.
Thank you.
Dorcas Mwadime ameuliza, you married? Definitely. Alishajibu swali. Amesema the wife is the number 1 fan. Who else? Mika Shikes, watching from Eldoret. You're all looking great. I love Mayweather. You're just so hilarious. Iman James amesema, kindly ask him, what kind of question does he hate being asked? Swali gani?
Okay. Yeah, people ask me if I'm like that in real life.
So that's the worst
But it's
question.
inevitable. We have to ask.
because
Yeah.
people think I'm that person.
Oh, yeah.
That's a
Interesting.
misconception of every actor.
That's true.
So I guess umejibu huyu long await alikuwa ameuliza, is he always bossy? So asha kujibu, amekwambia that's
Yes.
the
Yes.
okay.
No.
They're not. I have Shiko Divine saying Mayweather going into an interview with the helmet umewacha wapi. The guys who are loving the show. I can also see Eve Nimimi saying Mayweather salimiwe sana. Mutinda Kavini saying wow, married for 18 years. Hey, ama nimesikia vitu zangu. Mayweather marriage goals right there.
Thank you.
They
very
love
much.
you and they love your show.
Thank you.
So today we were talking about struggle love. And you know, now that you're married for 18 years, how can you advise young people out there when it comes to love and marriage and boyfriends and all that stuff? In a nutshell.
The biggest advice I would give young people is to love the person for who they are. Yeah, do not, there's a lot of misconception of that love is all about goodies and stuff. Yeah, like when I met my wife, I had nothing. Yeah, I was living in a small room, and she supported me throughout. She accepted me the way I am, the way I was. So that is the biggest mistake people make. People love for material things.
Yes.
Yeah.
And then go back to your future goals and what's new for the industry. I know I hear you're also a director and maybe you started even writing scripts. tell us what's the current.
Well, obviously, I would love to go into production to produce my own shows. I did a movie. I did a Luo movie, which was quite successful. Yeah, and but it's expensive producing.
Yeah.
Producing movies. You know, unlike when you're producing for TV, you're paid by the station.
Yeah.
But movie, you just produce and then you sell.
Yeah.
You don't know who you'll sell to.
Yeah.
But I'd love to do movies, serious drama and action movies. Yeah.
And for the youths who would want maybe to venture into acting, what would you advise them?
If especially young actors, people go when people go to audition, when you're going to audition, do audition as if you're doing the final show. Do not go there and say naenda tuka audition kingine hapata. Wacha tu nikimbie. When you're going to audition, go there and there's one of the biggest commercials that I ever did was for Tusker. And I had gone to collect a check in a production house. When I got there, I found people auditioning. There were thousands of people auditioning. Then I was told, have you come here for audition? I said, no, which audition? I said, there's an audition going on behind there. You can try. When I went there, and I was like number 700 and something.
Wow.
So I took the script, and people were being called in number 100, 102. No one was going. People were not ready. 105, 200, next. Nobody was ready. So I said, I'm ready. When I got there, I did, that was one of my proudest moments. I did one take. Then I went. And then I was called. I told you,
You got the gig.
I got the gig. People, you should go into it seriously. Don't go into
Na
it.
roho moja.
Na roho moja. Usiende hapo. When you go into acting, go into it. Don't go there thinking that wacha ni act sahi. I always tell people who come to do there are no small parts in any movie or any production. When you go there to do like a small part, do it so well that people, even my character Mayweather, I was going for one episode.
Wow. And now you're the lead actor.
Yes, it was just one episode.
That's amazing.
I went there and I was called, please just come. You don't just take 1 hour. There's this guy who's coming to look. And I went there and the rest is history. So do it seriously.
Yeah.
Don't go there with shingo upande. Do it very well, even if you're not talking. People say, did you see that guy who kotomeka pale nyuma? Do you remember? You guys remember the when Obama came as president? Do you remember the bodyguard? Yeah. Remember that? Yeah, all of you remember that lady.
Yeah.
She didn't utter a word.
Yeah.
She was. But everybody saw her.
Yeah.
Yes, so that's the kind of attitude you should go with.
Okay, we're just about to wind up our show. Kindly give let people know your handles where they can find you on social media platforms.
On this camera.
Oh my God, I'm not really a social media person. Yeah, imagine I'm not on Instagram.
Okay, Facebook at least.
Yeah, Facebook, I'm there. David Dabo, that's me. Yeah.
I on Facebook, you know.
My number is 07.
Amazing. Thank you very much for coming through. So you guys, it's been a pleasure. Kama kawa tupatane next week, same place, same time. Monday to Thursday. See you. Bye-bye from us.
Bye.
Bye.